I'm going live tonight. Go live. I'm going live tonight. Oh no, I'm already live. Am I? I'm not supposed to be. Hey, Motley MS Sport, how's it going? Ooh, here. Let's get up to par here. How's it going? Thanks as always for coming by the channel. Guys, the channel went down to 20,000 views. Oh my goodness. I can't get over it. It was close. It was over 90,000 when I left 3 weeks ago. So that would mean since all of you were here, I know it. I even saw your comments. The numbers are not registering. Hey, Motley MS Sport. Love the name. Thank you for being here. Adios. Thank you, sir. My friend Elias is coming over to the house tomorrow. Well, actually, he's going to be working his ass off, of course, and setting up a musical program box, a magical music program box that Elias has on his channel. A whole bunch of videos that explain it, which we'll get some footage in and anyways, for sure. Hey, thank you very much, Elias. Casa Nostra, how's it going? Thank you very much for being here, guys. Stargazer 46 and 2. Thanks for being a member, my friend. Thanks for being here. Incredible support you all do. How are you? Karen is in the house. Time flies, 8 p.m. Bruce to the moon. Thank you. Thank you, whoever started that. A little encouraging. So we got a lot of subs the last stream, but we lost a lot of subs after the stream, unfortunately. So I'm sorry to see so many having to have gone, whether it's a manipulation of the subscriber count or not. So yeah, guys, check out the last videos. You've never heard me vent or brag about me having gone to an international televised multilingual big event with UFOs, directors from MUFON all around the countries, Argentina, Buenos Aires, Spain, United States, Canada, all over the world, MUFON directors. And I was able to share the research, and I think it was a little surprising to some of the people that were there. And they even showed the two channels, but it was taken out during the event. And you heard me start to talk, and then I was cut out, and then my part disappeared. But of course, they ran out of time. I understand that. I know Jan Vedne from Garpan Ufology wanted to, he reached me, and we got in contact. I gave him my phone number, gave me his phone number. We talked to each other. Now, this guy's a representative for I can't even say it. Let me get it right. The Anthropology and Historical Congress. Historical Research in Ufology. He represents that. He's also the owner of Garpan Ufology, which he was the organizer he organized it for the Pentagon. It was a response, also a civilian response. So amateur ufologists. No, it's not. If you go and listen to the English one, they presented everyone as advanced scientists, okay, that were talking about the subject, but nobody had any work presented. And I was lucky enough to have my work presented. But I think I went a little too hard on what I showed, and I literally showed straight up what was on the moon. So when I saw that they took it out, that's when they blocked me after. And if you go on Garpan channel, capital G only, Garpan, and you go to that channel on YouTube, Jan Vedne, you will see on the first or second row, that August 21st, 2021 video that I was re-added into it, because I'm happy, thanks to him. Like, he wanted to show my work. He's the one that asked me to go. So it's not him that cut it out, right? The Pentagon did, though. For time, they said. So they kept me last. And they probably didn't want to show me. But along the line, they actually did show me. And my work was presented. When I say the Space Force saw my work, people are like, what do you mean the Space Force? Like, astronauts don't even work in ufology. There's different departments, compartmentalization. Some people on the Space Force are working in UFO related research, right? And those people, the Carter administration, Jimmy Carter, started the ball way back, and I was able to get the work presented. So for you to understand who and what I'm showing in the last video, because it's French and there's no audio, just me talking, it's the International Ufological Congress in Montreal that I had the chance to get that invitation to go there. And it's the representative, Jan Vednet, who is a representative working on the historical ufology, right? That's important to know. So my work was documented. I was able to show at that live, multilingual, international, televised, and lots of press. The press was there, guys. They had the press. Everyone was there. You could have from Fox News all the way up to everyone. You could be sure that they were all there. Are they actually talking about what they saw? Probably not necessarily. Probably not necessarily always, right? Darla, nice to see you. So that'll give you an idea of, why they can be suppressing me. I'm not a better researcher than anyone else, right? That's what I'm very humble. I'm just an amateur, but what I showed and my technique, simple technique, is showing everything that they don't want to see. Is it showing it in a clear way where it's served on a golden platter where everyone knows for a fact that we're looking at buildings and stuff? No. Buildings here on Earth are not always symmetrical, right? Piping, whatnot, everything's crooked, but you can tell either way, even us looking at another planet surface, if some things are, actually being built on the surface, that's for sure. We have Gamer du Defer. Bonsoir. Merci beaucoup. Thanks for coming by. Welcome to the Friday night live stream, 8:00. Every Friday, we always stream twice. We stream at 1 Eastern. We stream at 8 Eastern in the evening, PM, of course, 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. because there's lots of time changes and people, especially in England, the time change is pretty radical. Used to have a friend that came here from England, but learned that from him, but he's now a troll. Hauser, good evening, Bruce. Made a late one tonight. I appreciate that. Every chance you get, guys, I appreciate it. Hey, Sugar Bee, how's it going? Thanks again to all the members for being here. Star Hunter, Darla Lama, Elias, and a lot more. I haven't gone down the list yet. Thank you. Who else is here? Atlantis found. Yay. They just shut if my electric for planned rolling blackouts. That's not good. That's not a good thing. Rolling blackouts, yeah. Those exist, and they're doing it. Look at Maui. Maui, the internet connection's not back up. The crap that happened in Maui, boy, I think anyways, a lot of you know. Off, yes. That's not cool. Yeah, well, you see, you just brought up the right subject because there's just a warning right now that the States is sending out, sort of a global boiling warning. Get ready, guys. September, like Bruce says, because the sun tells me it's going to be the hottest month planet Earth has ever witnessed, ever documented historically. So we're seeing that there are in the desert, in certain areas, Greece, the Colosseums and everything that's over there, the Pantheon, forgive me the names. I don't know everything in the world, right? I see all, I don't know all. Bruce, not Bruce, what the hell am I saying? Greece, a lot of tourists go there, but they had to shut down the tourist, not season, but for a couple of days because it was well over 100 degrees. So this is a definite problem. So they're sending out a global boiling heat warning. Hey, pizza night. Pizza nights are always good nights. I still get my pizza nights, but they're distributed like months at a time, like 3 to 6 months at a time, because, Bruce ate too much pizza when he was younger, so I'm paying for that now. Tex is in the house, right on. Off today, and I slept so late today. That's good. Sleep late enjoy. You have to have a little bit of enjoyment. We only enjoy the weekends most of the time. Everyone's working all week, right? Raining here in Northern Ontario. Same here. Nancy Sheen, thanks for coming back. It's raining here too, Nancy. And what you see, not right now, actually, it stopped, but the rain is probably on its way. They announced them for tomorrow. The moon is back out right now, but the clouds will be rolling in. I almost felt like saying maybe I should be outside and not doing the stream, but I'll see in about an hour to see where the moon is. If it is still outside, I'll try to get back out. I set up the whole telescope outside, 75 pounds of weight. And here I'm waiting for the moon to rise, and it starts going lower, and it's sitting on the chimneys. I'm like, oh shit. Luckily, as it starts going down between two houses, there's no trees. So I was able to look at it for 5-10 minutes, and then cloud came in, and then there was too much atmospheric disturbance. I wasn't able to get a good shot, unfortunately. Normand Crate dans la maison. Salut à toi. Merci, mon frère. Aussie Sue, thanks for coming back, y'all. I helped take care of my 91-year-old grandmother. We caught a deal not having power here in Georgia. We couldn't deal not having power here in Georgia. I mean, yeah, absolutely, Stargazer. I hear with that. Yeah, there's something about that, eh? Like, and not just that, people with oxygen. And aside from that, people with air conditioning. Hey, listen, we got to wash, we need water, all that, it's horrible. Yep, damn right. That's what you got to do. Exactly. Are we even allowed firing up barbecue bits? Here, I used to make a little fire in the summer. I wasn't able to see any this year because now we have to have a closed fireplace. Screw that shit. I put rocks on the ground, dig a hole, and I fill it with wood, and I burn it and sit with a beer. Not this year. I say sit with a beer. I don't drink very much beer, actually. It's not how I got big. There were other ways to get big. It's so hot in that store, it really drains you. I believe it. Yeah, stay hydrated, my friends. So there's warnings going out, heat warnings. So in the companies, right? Like people, I worry about my son all the time. He works 40 to 43 degrees all year long. He's burning chemicals that have to be heated up all the time and keep the machines hot, like most, sweatshops, I call them. And companies are going to have to man up. And if you're working, you're an employee, you could save the lives of other employees. When you see the temperatures are rising too high, you go upstairs and see your boss and say, we got to close shop. That's it. Oh, they'll fire you. They'll definitely fire you. I've always spoken up in all my jobs, and I never get fired. The only time I ever got fired was for speaking up to the boss. He got so mad at me. He was, throwing his coffee and punching the mufflers back at Toyota garage. I remember that very well. Yes, I remember it well. I remember it well. Hey, guys, see, I proved it. I reached 2 members here and told them, watch. And I also told my brother, if there were 1,700 people watching the first stream, there won't be more than 40 this stream. I am spot on. 36. Now there was 33. Too late, Rose. 30 watching and almost 2,000 5 hours ago. Imagine. Whoa, what an incredible. So, hey, sorry to see all the subscribers that left. We went from 97,600 to 97,890, but we're back down to 841. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We lost about 50, 55 subs the time that we had the first stream. But those were just subscribers that just subscribed. So I don't know. Maybe some people with dementia or Alzheimer's that don't remember whether they subscribe or not say, hey, who the hell is this? Unsubscribe. Hey, he sounds good. Subscribe. Who the hell is this? Unsubscribe. Hey, he sounds good. Subscribe. I was going to do a Pee Wee Herman laugh. He's dead, by the way. Companies used to give the line workers salt pills. Wow. Yeah, I heard of that before. Darkest Gooner, evening to you. Thank you very much. You're the coolest guy in the public eye. I love your work. Bradley Smith, thanks very much for the encouragement, brother. I love you for it. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks to those of you that appreciate the videos. More to come. The videos will never stop here. Let's get more and more. The videos I showed lifting off the surface, they didn't like that. The videos, The thing is that the government has no control over the people that are being abducted or and seeing UFOs. That's why the government is watching us instead. They're not looking for aliens. They're looking for us. But the aliens are here to stop. Jen Wick 007, thank you very much for being here, the comments, for coming to the streams, for being a member, and everything you guys do. Walmart, don't I drink so much water while I work there for 9 years? Got to drink water. Water. That's all I drink now. It's got cases of water all over the place. I drink nothing else but that. And coffee, of course. Eastward in Eden, Dallas, checking in. I skip over some people sometimes. Sorry about that, y'all. Who did I miss up here? Thanks, everyone, for coming in. All 40 of you. Trolls, be careful, because we also have some other trolls that like getting people a lot of views. So maybe that's what happens, because that's what happened at the last stream. There were what seemed like some real people that were here almost, right? Almost looked like it. Thank you, sir. Loved your afternoon live stream, Damien. Honor, thank you very much. Appreciate it. I was able to stick in a few little news updates. In reality, there's so much going on. There's a lot of changes with the satellites. There's a lot of changes with a valve problem with valves, SpaceX. How many times have you heard a valve problem? As a matter of fact, every time there's a blow up on the launch pad, it's because of a valve problem. There's a problem with the valves that for the life support systems. So the crewed 7 mission of 7 astronauts, is it 7? Shouldn't be, I thought there was only 4. But anyways, crewed 7 mission, they're going to be sending, I think, 4 astronauts up to the ISS space station. That will be put back this Saturday. So those of you that are expecting to view the launch, it won't be tonight. It will be put back. Double check to be sure that I'm not wrong. But it's the information I saw last time. This is sort of cool because I have time to read all the comments since we're only 40. But like I said, guys, you all know, you see what I posted on the last videos? So they're actually, someone is suppressing the channel. That can't be just a little troll or even just a little hacker if they're able to do that. Little heads up, Jason taking actually a whole new leaf, like it was planned with his channel to go through a variety of different subjects. Jason John Swartz, my brother's live streaming tomorrow at 1 p.m. about secret societies. I will be live streaming about him with secret societies. He's delved into the secret society part. So I know a little bit. Here's an inside look, if Jason doesn't mind me leaking it out. What he's going to do, like I do actually, is when researching, like he is now, about secret societies, he'll interview, like with Kurt, and talk about some things. He'll analyze what people are saying and whatnot to be able to, come up with, because there's some research that has to be done. It's not only, we can't just all freely answer questions. We can talk about theories. I love talking about theorizing, but when it comes to actually having an educated, response to something, well, there's a lot of research that has to be done. So secret societies and a lot of other subjects, obviously the New World Order, I can only imagine. So check it out. That's tomorrow at 1 p.m. I will put it up in the community. If you don't want to have to run around for the link, or you don't want to take the time to click while you're watching, in the community, I will post Jason's link, and I will go on his channel and post the link directly to where he's going to be streaming. You'll just have to click on that at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. The moon landing was a joke, says as Atlanta is found. I believe it. Yeah, I agree with you. And the pics are too, especially. Can't believe we get the same resolution as we did in 1969. That is another thing that's sad. Until they show some live, I'm in denial. I hear you on that. And you're not alone. There's probably quite a few people, that are in denial. In the realm of silence. It's rare I shut up, eh? Moment of silence for all of us enslaved here on earth. What's going on? I'm scrolling down here. That was supposed to be there. There we go. So sorry about that. October will be there 15 years, and it's bad working there. Now don't like it anymore. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've worked at a couple of places, Sugar Bee, that I honestly really did not like. And we stick around sometimes because of the money and whatnot, and until we find other things, but it's not always evident. I hear you on that. So Jason's streaming. Here's the actual link, guys. So I posted that right there. Random Ralph, thank you very much. Maybe they need a valve guy, says Atlanta's found. I could apply. It's only one job you got. One job. That's right. Valves. They have seal problems. They have valve problems for the fuel. They have problems for the life support system valves. I mean, come on. That's a little funny. I'm in, he says. Bruce, any idea where John Lear's books, tapes, paperwork ended up? Oh, that is a good one. I don't. I actually don't. That's another thing I forgot to mention, right? John Lear connected with me. Imagine me knowing him from John Lear's story. From Bob Lazar's story. That always fascinated me. I don't know, right? Wasn't his daughter supposed to write the book afterwards when he passed away? Her last message was that John Lear was an angel. Yeah. And she's supposed to write a book about John Lear and his life and whatnot. So I haven't heard about the books, tapes, paperwork ended up, but I noticed even some stuff that's starting to go missing that used to be up there. Like someone's got dibs on it that has taken it down. Honestly, yeah. I've subscribed to your brother's channels. Darkest Gunnar, thank you so much for taking the time to check them out. And Darkest Gunnar, thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate it. India send a sound. Yes, Narman, thank you. India sent a probe on the south pole of the moon. Can we see the south pole with a telescope? We could probably only see parts of it. Probablement que certains endroits ou parties du sud, dépendamment de l'axe puis la rotation que la Lune, et pas juste la Lune, le Soleil puis la Terre va faire. Maybe a little glimpse of certain parts of the South Pole. And I'm saying maybe. Obviously, yes, we can see the bottom parts. But is it where they're landing? Est-ce que c'est exactement où ils vont atterrir? Je ne suis pas certain, mais on va finir par le savoir. Puis je te le garantis, je vais commencer à regarder le bas de la Lune pour m'informer, me renseigner, voir exactement les endroits que je puisse voir. So what I am seeing on the bottom of the moon does wobble, right? They say, and it weebles and wobbles. And sometimes you can perceive a part of the north and even the south, east and west, more than usual, where it rolls back a bit more, Earth the more tilted on its axis, and you'll be able to see certain parts of the moon due to libration and the fact that Earth telescope is filming a moving planet. We're both moving in rotation. That's the gimmick or not. They say in science, the excuse is that libration causes high-rising objects, mountains, anything, structures on the moon to be seen not elevated, like they're lying down, they're pressed on the ground. That's why I liked showing the structures, like I showed again in the last video, to tease the trolls, because and the governments, because in reality, those structures you can see in the image, libration is shown in the image. It's pressed down. It's a real image of the surface of the moon. So just shooting that in there. Bradley Smith, you can affix labels on your water such as love, gratitude, healing, etc. Proven by Dr. Masaru Emoto. Take a look at his work. Thank you very much, Bradley. Kurt, how's it going? Could this possibly be the same Kurt that is going to be with my brother? Thanks a lot for connecting, Kurt. And thanks for coming to my stream, my friend. Appreciate that. Well, I think I'm getting too old to switch a job right now. Trying to hang in. I'll be 60 Monday. 60 is the new 50, my friend. The reason why I'm saying that, because I'm not 50 yet. So that means I'm like 38. If you look at it that way. the way you want. 60 is not old, though, by the way. But I hear you. It's like I'm 50 and I don't jump fences as much. Honestly, when I was 300 pounds, I didn't jump fences. I went through them. Literally. Going below the 214 mark, everyone. 214 pounds, down from 300 pounds. We're still 40 listeners, which doesn't affect me. And like I said, I will not stop streaming, even if it's only Darla and Kurt come by here. I'll be honest with you. There's always going to be just our little family, and we're going to continue producing the videos. I exposed the moon in its entirety, honestly. No, I exposed a couple structures and the life that's up there, the atmosphere that's there, the clouds that's there, everything that's going around, the flashes of light, the explosions on the surface, UFOs leaving the moon, UFOs arriving to the moon. And there's nothing that the governments can ever do to stop that, because there are millions of people that have seen it. I'm up to 13, 14 million views here, I think, on the channel, which is not a lot in all its entirety since I've been here. And yeah, the French channel went down from, it was so low, it was down to 10,000 views last month. I got it up to 30,000 views, over 30,000 views. And the 3 weeks that I was gone, got 0 views, and we're down to 4,000 views a month on the French channel. I have members on the French channel, guys. 4,000 views a month. Think of it. It's a suppression trying to stop the channel. Little mad, hackers, that you weren't able to keep me from coming back on. Burn this fucking computer. I'm still going to borrow my mother's and I'll be back on tomorrow. There's nothing that anyone's going to do to be able to stop me. If it happens again after that, I have to borrow into the fund. Careful. That's how it is. And if the hackers and the trolls push me a little too much, I'll go buy new equipment right now and blow it out of the park next week. Be careful. It's coming. We're approaching 100,000 subscribers. How long do you think it's going to be? It's been a year that we're 2,000 away, 2,200, 2,100 away from being at 100,000. So that's always really cool. I think it's pretty awesome. And it's all thanks to you all. I can't do that alone at all. That's for sure. Best for your 60th, Sugar B. I turned 60 in June. Nato McNato. See, that's something that here I never even ask any of you. Like, you're all here. I talk to you guys. Could be 19-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 87-year-olds. It doesn't matter, because we're all young at heart. We're all on that same level of looking for truth. We've all experienced different I was gonna say eras, maybe not eras, decades. Different generations that we learn different things. We believe different things, but it's fun that we can come together, all these different ages, and see actually what's happening. 48, ladies and gentlemen, is 48 now. We have one new person coming by the stream that only a few hours ago I got 2,200 likes and thousands of views. So guess what? All those viewers on the channel, it was close to 10,000 views. My live stream says 1,000 views. So it didn't even register the number of people that were at the first stream. This one that says 50 people now is only going to register probably about 200 views. But in reality, there's a lot more than 200 people watching the stream. When you're young at heart. What's that song? Yep. Absolutely. When you're only young at heart. What's that chocolate commercial? See, chocolate again. Chocolate on my mind. Hey, it's more than a tip, brother. Atlantis found. Tip for you, brother. Look up Larry Ellison. Owns Hawaii. Yep, I watch him all the time. Is that hold on. And how he got rich and made Elon rich. They are full on CIA. I got proof. Tip for you, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Larry Ellison rings a bell. Owns Hawaii. Not just, he's the one that's renting it out to Oprah Winfrey, Mark Zuckerberg, who's buying a whole bunch of land, who has actually underwater submersible submarines and robots that he's building on his freaking island. It's getting a little crazy. Oh, Kurt speaks French. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Surprising. Thank you. It's awesome. Happy belated birthday. Right on for our friend. Thanks again, Atlanta's found. Bruce, what interests would India have at faking their landing? Proxy? We're looking at a proxy war in Ukraine and Russia. I believe that fueling the proxy war, it's being fueled by the states and everything. So it could possibly be. And here's what I'm afraid about. You know how Russia is going to connect with China, and then they got the American news saying no way in hell that that's going to happen, and here's why. And people are like, they're just juggling us left and right on the possibilities. You know how it is. No matter what event happens, good or bad, there's always a good theory, a plausible good theory, and there's always a bad theory, no matter what we talk about. Even something there's nothing that's 100% proof, to be sure, confirmed safe, right? Life isn't safe, right? In general, I don't think, I'm curious as to who India will be with as for sides, because that's what everyone always does, taking sides. You have the states, now Russia and China are going to get together to go to the moon. Now North Korea trying to impress us with his bullshit styrofoam rockets that can't even cross a river or lake, probably can't even reach Taiwan. That's some other shit that's going on. Remember Taiwan? Remember the problems with the computer chips and all that crap, and Pelosi going to Taiwan. That was a couple of weeks after her boyfriend got caught in his underwears with a hammer in his hand, and some other naked dude, like maybe his boyfriend or something. It's like, what the hell is going on? So much happened in the news. It was almost fun. It's the best time to be a comedian, to laugh at everything that's going on. The bullshit LGBTQ, push on people when they've always existed. They've never had to force themselves onto anyone, right? We all live equal. We all accept our differences, but these people can come and be pushed ahead. The LGBTQ PQR09 C76 section is, insulted that that's being done, because those people are not pushing themselves, and they don't go, hey, and prance around naked at parades and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm doing a Bill Burr here. Bill Burr. Every time I lose it a little bit, I say, I think of Bill Burr. Women are overrated. Bill Burr when he starts and gets into it. But anyways. So yeah, where was I? Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Nolarino. Good evening to you. Thanks a lot for being here. Grow old with me. The best is yet to be. Well said, Darla Lama. Larry Bruyette. Hello, Bruce, Darla, and fellow Moonies. Thanks a lot, Larry. Shuiri, it's me. Right on, Kurt. Nice to have you, brother. If you've seen my videos with me acting like a clown at work, Sugar B, I haven't. Thank you for letting me know that you actually post videos. There's so many people here, actually so many, but not, Whoa, hey, take it down a notch. 60 watching. What the hell is this all about? 59, 58. That's better. Jeez. Talk about an invasion of privacy. Trying to stream here. I'll never ever leave you, Moon Man. Thank you so much, Darla Lama. I appreciate it. Halloween's my favorite at work. I wear the mask at work and cut up. You're the one that scare the shit out of everyone at work. I love doing that. You should love doing that. Bruce, well done, mate, on the getting in shape. Thanks so much, Dan Raxia. I appreciate it, man. It was long overdue, brother. Best thing you could do. Yes. Fighting fit. Good lad. Yeah. And I'm doing really well, man. I'm approaching the 100-pound loss. By the way, it's 85 pounds, almost 90 pounds. Approaching the 100-pound loss. A second time in my life also. But the first time I did it wrong, did it unhealthily, just walking, not, forcing myself not to eat. And as a matter of fact, I was eating every day, but doing a lot of exercise. I was doing everything wrong, but now I'm trying to do it right. Got a lot of feedback from my brother, Jason Swartz. Monday coming, I'll be there too. He's doing stream tomorrow with our friend Kurt from the Netherlands. And yeah, they're going to be talking about secret societies. It's my favorite subject. I'm actually sorry that I can't join in, but I have Elias will be here. We're going to be doing some busy stuff. We'll keep you posted about. I had a bad fall yesterday. Hey, Star Hunter, take care of yourself, buddy. Cuts, bruises, and a concussion. Are you serious, man? Be careful. Paramedics picked me up and put me back on my bed. Oh, for freak's sake. Yeah, but man, be careful. If you have any headaches or anything, be very careful for that. Put you back on your bed. Freaking idiots. That's a new thing. My son went for, he's always standing on a cement floor, and, a while back, remember his knee or something, problem bending it. So, just double checked and went and give me something for the knee. Sir, this is a hospital. These are for emergencies. We're living in a scary situation here in Canada. Bill C-18 also, the fight with Facebook and stuff. Facebook is going down the tube. If you have a Facebook, guys, close your Facebooks down. Boycott Facebook like the world boycotted Bud Light. Do the same damn thing. That was impressive, the boycott for Bud Light, because we all stood up together, from the Muslims to Christians to every different religion and stuff. People, black, white, yellow, pink, blue, purple, green, all the people together boycotted it, and they lost. They completely lost. The 2 days after that, they were selling Bud Light, like a case of 2-4, I think, were $10, something like that, at the grocery store. That never happens. You know why? Because we never stand up. And we didn't have to stand up much. We just had to all agree with each other. There's a suppression online. They're stopping people from agreeing with each other. I'm so happy I was right. Jason, you watching, man? I told you we would remain approximately at about 40 people watching. And I told you that. So the first stream, in reality, sad to say, hopefully there were some new people, but who knows? Maybe there weren't. If you ever rented time on a big scope, I can't, because it's the person that's in charge of it. We could rent some time on a big scope and ask to view a certain part of the moon or even the constellation. But I got some information about some friends here in Montreal, actually, that go to even actually McGill University, but also here in Canada at some universities, that told me good luck, and they're not going to zoom up on anything or show you anything really precise, even if it's a big ass telescope, right? They're going to be zooming out on that crap. Trust me, not to be able to see anything. They're going to show you a nice, like, far away view, just like much like NASA shows. Do you see the bullshit images of India having land? Did they really land? Who knows? Who knows why China and India don't tell everyone that there's actually structures up there? When I see every country go up there, land up there, and not talk about anything, that's where you know that the secret is grand. It's big. And that's where you know that all the countries are in the secret together. They're all profiting together monetarily, doing things and research and whatnot, scientific reasons. Come up with a whole bunch of reasons. I know what's happening. Your family is close together, don't you? Or absolutely. I know it. My real close family and you guys here are my family. So yeah, right on. Sponge Boob called India today and asked for his graphics back. Yeah. Dan, isn't it a joke? They showed the lander, this yellow V with jets that are coming. I'm not even kidding. I think even one of the jets are not even aligned with the booster. It's very hilarious. Who the fuck took the picture? Who took the picture? Landing. That's like the Apollo 11 landing. Oh my gosh, we just landed. We had anywhere from 15 seconds to 30 to 45 seconds of fuel. We almost crashed into the crater. We had to go over the crater there, and I got my trusty pen here that I'm going to use to put in the fuse box on the way back. Good thing I had a friggin' pen with me, because everybody knows that in space you need a pen, right? So Uh, yeah, a lot of bullshit with that. So they land, they run out of gas, and they land perfectly symmetrically, and they give that mention. Don't forget to mention about dust rising up off the surface, to make it natural and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, right. Little dust lifting up off the surface. Perfect. And then after that, they show the landing area. Perfectly flat. No dust on the feet, gold feet. Looks like somebody grabbed the shop vac, take the dust away. As a matter of fact, I'll even tell you there's certain areas, and you look in their images, this freaking rake marks. They make squares to rake everything out. You look at them on the moon when they did their walking around on the moon, the image that they take, there's like 16 steps on the moon. You're not going to tell me they didn't walk all over the moon. Did you see the first time they fell out, jumped off the lander, Apollo 11? Come on, to be able to go onto the moon, one great leap for all these shit. They didn't even take the time to check the surface to see if it wasn't a hole. Everyone says it's plasma, so they go and land on there, and they jump off on the surface and with their sandwich and lunchbox, and they're going to start digging in. That's bullshit. They didn't go to the moon. And if and when humans go to the moon, it's the lights you see leaving here. Someone is going from the moon to Earth. Just don't know if it's humans that are leaving Earth to go to the moon, except the ones that are being abducted, the children. Human trafficking. Is it done by aliens? Is it done by humans? Are humans doing it for aliens? Are aliens, organs? And doesn't that make you think of a whole bunch of scary stuff? No dangers, only 50 us here. Anyways, talking about it. Butch Cassidy in the house. Moringa, Ottawa. When did you get your first 1,000K subscribers? Any story? Thanks for asking. Took a while. It took I think 3 months to get the 1,000 subscribers. I started right off the bat with showing some moon stuff. I got connected with the worst of the worst. The ones that were here with their small channels that were all at 20,000 subscribers. I talked to all of them. I tried connecting with some of them. I tried subscribing with some of them. So, guys, look what I'm seeing on the moon. You're full of shit, they were saying, and got really mad at me. Got my first 1,000 subscribers, and it went up very fast. I bounced up to 6. The next year, 15, then 25, 10,000 subscribers in the year. Then I jumped up 30. Then it started slowing down. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, up to the 8th year. I get a couple of thousand subscribers a year. And then when we hit 88,000, that's when you'll see it in the last video when I show at the Pentagon reunion, they show my channel at 88,000K. That's in 2021. I went from 88 to 97, 2022, 2023 in 2 years. Okay. From 88 to 97, which is, some will say, well, that's not bad. It's not bad if you have, good videos and stuff like that. But someone who exposed something on the moon that could get me killed and there's nobody watching the videos, that doesn't make any sense when you think of it. We hit 60. Goodness gracious. Be free, man. Hey, guys and gals. And if I miss anyone, it's not deliberate. Hey, guys, I'm going up, scrolling down. Thank you very much, Aussie Sue. Right, you are. Can't keep a good man down. Nothing this evening. Yeah, tomorrow, my bro. 1 p.m. with Kurt. We'll be talking about secret societies. And Monday, I will be on stream with him, too. Happy 60th birthday, Sugar B. Thank you, Aussie Sue. Kind wishes for our members here. Auric Vibe 1111. Love the name. Greetings all. Greetings all. It's official. I now have my very own troll on my channel. Be happy, Auric Vibe 1111. Don't forget, you chose the right number to get the trolls to stop by. And that's how it is. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Having trolls is something to be proud of because trolls will never, ever attack a lame channel or something that someone, if somebody's not changing or could possibly change the view and perspectives of other people. Like I've been trying to share my research, not necessarily change perspectives, but in a way it possibly is. Thanks. Merci, Norman. Thanks, Norman. Structure on the Moon. Are real? Your videos are the proof. C'est perturbant pour certains et difficile à concevoir. For some people, it's perturbing. It's excruciating for someone and complicated for certain people to be able to even conceive, to even bring that reality into your mind and believe yourself when you think of it. Thanks, Darla. Linda, Denny, how are you? Hi there. Thank you very much. Aussie Sue turned 64 on the 12th of June this year. Sugar Bee, that's goodness. I don't feel like it. Damn right. Good for you all. I don't feel 48. I feel 50 sometimes, but unless I'm that fake false energy fake channel, wench, yep, Smeet. That's how I listen. I love it. You know, YouTube, the platform, that's how you see how unstable humanity is, and the feeble minds of people. Has nothing to do with mental issues. It has just something to do with certain people that do not accept other people believing or saying certain things, or even trying to share certain things. They'll go all out to be able to destroy them or discredit them. They'll even come up with lies. As a matter of fact, they're so mad that they're going to become a troll and a liar. You know, that's what happens. China is almost bankrupt. Casa Nostra, following the news, I see you are. Yes, they are, including all the floods that are occurring with, obviously, the frequency wars and direct energy weapons that are up there, you know, cooking us. It really did, Butch Cassidy. It looked beyond fake. Honestly, I saw it too. Let me get a quick cup of coffee for y'all. Would you like some? Little bit of coffee in my life. A little bit of coffee, it's so dry. A little bit of Monica in my life. Sometimes, no, all the time, I think back when I'd first gone out in a discotheque, idiotically standing in front of a speaker that was 7 foot tall, just to get the looks from people, as my hair was flying in the wind every beat. Long hair. Sitting there, my beer bubbling over from the vibration of the speaker, falling onto my shirt and pant. No, I'm kidding. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I want to go back to that day. I want to go back to being a kid. And the more that I see shit happening in the news, and the more I see youth, elder, and middle-aged, all of us, we're all struggling, but not because of ourselves. We never struggle very much because of ourselves. Some people do. But in general, we're not all struggling because of ourselves. We're struggling because of the system, the way the system is, beating down on us. That's the scary part. Be free, man. I'm also waiting on a testing, but everything seems to be good. Right on. You can tell most of your health from how your body reacts. Honestly, yes. I feel so good since I've been fasting, and I can say since April, I haven't not even cheated, never went back to the pasta. And I went from eating it daily, pasta, rice. I'm single. I'm alone. I'm at home. No, I'm not cooking up good meals. Of course not. I'd be a liar if I told you I was. Good breakfasts. I don't miss them. Eggs, bacon, potatoes, salt. I'd even slap some butter on that. Let it melt all over that damn plate. I'd have to even hold my plate straight so the butter wouldn't drip out of it. Anyways, seriously. And I stopped it all cold turkey. Anything I've ever attempted to stop cold turkey, from smoking, cigarettes to everything, I've always been able to achieve that. Stopping cold turkey. But then again, you're only ready to stop when you're ready to stop. It's not anyone that's going to force you to stop. As a matter of fact, somebody trying to tell somebody to stop smoking, they might make you smoke more. When it comes from within that you want to stop and better yourself. Me, I wanted to be healthy. I'm seeing a lot of people, okay, croaking around me. It's just, we're not going to hide it, right? Even though we're not allowed talking about half of it, all the shit that's going on, dropping like flies and stuff. I said, it's about time. I'm 48. I wouldn't have been able to, I would have lost weight at 50 probably, but I would have had a lot more of a hard time to lose the weight. So I wanted to attempt it right away, but I feel great. Honestly, I feel really good. Hey, Normand, bien dit, mon frère. Les gars gauche, ils savent ce qu'ils font. The lefties know exactly what they are doing. What do you think? Merci, Norman. Thanks, Norman. Normand. Normand, what do you think in the news when they're talking about the deep right wing, horrible people they're saying? I mean, come on. Right or left? The left, obviously, everyone on the left is in it for the money. Politicians and people that are in on the left, for the left people or Biden administration, that are actually not faking liking Biden, are sick in the friggin' head. Anyone in the States, like, oh, here goes the friggin' subs now. But anyways, I don't care. In the States, people that are going to vote for Biden is because it's a serious problem. And I'm not saying that the other one's better, but I'm saying the other one's better. It's basically what I'm saying. Biden doesn't even, it's sad. It's unfair that they're doing it to him, because first of all, he's up there, doesn't even know what the hell's going on. My butt's been wiped. Where's the ice cream machine? And I mean, this is sad as hell. It's embarrassing for America, right? No, it's not. Americans know exactly what's going on. Americans aren't so vicious and savages. They will say they're all gunslingers, eh? I don't think so. January 6th, there was no gunslinging. Actually, there was some slinging done the other way, where it's the police, right, that were there at Capitol Police. Oh, the shitheads. So sad, eh? Astronaut 11 is here. What is this? I just joined. Yeah, well. Oh, you mean you just appeared here? That's weird, because I can guarantee you, Astronaut 11, you're the only person that was thrown here. I don't, forgive me. I have good intuition. I don't even believe that you were thrown into this stream at all. I don't get Canadians coming by. I don't get, it's very rare to get new people coming here to the channel. Don't forget, the last stream, we got thousands of thumbs up, and I invited them all to the last stream, but nobody came. That doesn't happen. So yet Bruce proves it again. Is that what you mean? That you just joined, or that you actually joined and that whatever? Welcome. They should put a like button on the live chat. Yeah, that would be very interesting. Isn't it stupid, Be Free Man, that they don't do that? We wouldn't have to jump screens. You're right about that. That's true. Yeah, absolutely. That's smart. Actually, yeah. You said that. I could almost bet you $1,000 in my telescope. In less than 2 months, it's going to be like that. They're jumping around all the time, right? They're changing everything on the platform all the time. It gets so damn annoying. So glad to see you come to Bruce's channel, Ulrich. Hey, Miss Omer and Watchers Talk. Thank you so much. Hope he comes back soon. Thanks, Sugar B. Thanks for all connecting, guys, and letting your friends know that I'm here. Well, I won't keep you here, Astronaut 11, but you are welcome. Any thoughts? Maybe shoot them in there, or I'll be answering comments. Fake book. Yes, well said, Ulrich. I hear you. Should have some new subscribers and folks coming to you with a new set of eyes. Yes, Kelly McRaven, thanks. What a beautiful name. Thanks so much for coming by. Unfortunately, we don't. Apparently, we don't get many new people. And some of the new people are a lot of, it's sad to say that it's a lot of trolls that are pretending to actually be in the community. We have one just left here, Lisa Eckerly. She changed her name to Monica Lewinsky. No, sorry, Monica Jane, and was a member, paid member. So the ideal is to become paid member because they thought I wouldn't block them. I'm not proud to say it. I blocked over 25 members. I blocked paid members this year on the channel because they were horrible. They were doing horrible things. One person is telling people, go to the search engine, go to the search engine, use ad blocker. You know, I mean, it's okay to use ad blocker, to join premium. As a matter of fact, if you want to use premium and not get ads, you can do it and subscribe, buy premium on my channel. They'll send me 40 cents or something like that, or like $1 or something, or a nickel, you know. But in reality, becoming a member of my channel, going around telling people, use this search engine, the ads won't show up on Bruce's channel. Use the search engine, the ads won't show up on Bruce's channel. Use the search engine. Me, I'm here with ads. Ads is not an inconvenience for anyone unless you're upset to wait 15 seconds. It takes 2 seconds sometimes. Short ads, guys. I'm limiting the ads. Don't worry. I'm not going to plaster thousands of ads on a 10, 11 minute video. Okay, you're going to get a 15-second ad. I put one. Sometimes YouTube will put 3, but you always get the option to skip them. So they took down the other ads, which were those friggin' boxes that were always appearing. You know, you're watching a moon video, then all of a sudden a little box appears and asks you if you want to buy some Kotex or something, like totally random shit that has nothing to do with your search options. That's how it is. Like international jury boycotted Hitler. Right on, Julian H. Exactly. Because I live video on my social media recommending you, Kelly McRaven. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And like I said, because of you and people like you, I'll get somebody that comes here like, you know, Sugar Bee or Darla. Some of you have heard of me and were recommended to come to see me. Quite a few of you, actually. But it doesn't happen like phenomenally and a lot, you know. But that was funny how there was a little glitch with my new computer as people started coming in. You know, did you see what happened when I finished my stream? Before, I almost had tears in my eyes, guys. The ads on the live stream, the last stream on this channel and on my friend's channel, they put on 300 ads on the French channel and 400 ads on the English channel. They put 3 long ads at one at 20 minutes. They put 3 longer ads at 21 minutes, and then they go 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So even if you're trying to skip to the end of the video, you move ahead a little bit. They keep you there stuck to push ads on you. And in reality, I'm not even going to get paid for them because people are skipping through them and stuff like that. So it's not helping me. But they do that to suppress. And that's another thing, reason why I'm not here just to expose the moon. I'm here to expose the fake space community that's on YouTube. Some big channels are big channels because they have a lot of views and whatnot. Did you know that you could buy views? You know, you could buy subscribers. If you do, I suggest that you don't, because you're not going to be able to get a plaque and you're not going to be recommended by YouTube, and you can get your channels closed and lose all your subscribers. But when you see 300-400 subscribers arrive, some stuck around though. There, I do believe there were some real subscribers. And what happened is the trolls that subscribe always 100 channels got insulted this morning and unsubscribed 50 of his or her, or his and her channels. But that can happen. Those are little things that can happen, which is totally normal. You don't have to be that upset when it happens. Let's go see now what the subscribers are at. See if we can see. Starship second launch attempt, by the way, guys, in a couple of weeks. I wrote a community post about that the day that they crashed in the air, that I don't believe that they're going to get back up. They did the firing test, apparently went well today, hours ago, and they're going to be, hopefully, they say in a couple of weeks, attempting yet again to send a giant farm silo into space, which I don't think they're going to be able to achieve very easily. Lucky guess, valve problem. You watch, everything has a valve problem. So what are the subscribers at? Let's see how that's going. We lost a couple, approaching the 97.7 yet again, but that's okay. Last video, I wrote it down here. When I posted the video, it got to 422 views, the last video, and now it's at 420. It lost. That's a little inside joke. I think that they keep the views at 420. That's cute. That is pretty cute, actually, guys. Hats off, guys. That finally, you hackers don't have much flair or very much creativity. You usually do little things vindictively, but when you do it in a funny way, I sort of appreciate you guys. But fewer regular viewers are choosing to watch this video. Something happened. This is your least impressive video, basically. And the title is, get this, I was invited to a very important ufological international event, Pentagon and MUFON. No views. See, I like it. I like doing that because when I post videos like that, the views completely stop and it scares the shit out of the elites. But there's nothing they can do because I'll be back here tomorrow posting the same videos and the same clips. So screw y'all, you elites. That is for sure. But the analytics is like that. So the last video actually stopped at 422. I should show this. I should stream this. Regular viewers choosing to watch this video less often than usual, contributing to 47% less views on your channel. So sorry. Let's see the other video. Let's go to content. The end of Bruce Sees All, but then there were some trolls that were curious and they thought maybe the channel was going to go down. So I got 1,089 views. When I posted Something Behind the Sun, I got up to 1,700 views on the first 2 days, and it's at 1,800. So I got 100 views from that day. So you can see that there's not really any new viewers that come to the channel. You guys give yourselves a round of applause because honestly, it's you guys and gals that are keeping the views probably, on this channel. So that is pretty impressive. But to see my French channel, go see on Social Blade of Quebec Astronomy, we're going down to 3,000 views a month. Do you believe that? I have members there, and not many because I stayed at 10 or 12 members, but that doesn't matter. That's like my Patreon, the Patreon, which I wouldn't change a thing. I love everyone so much. We're at the same amount of patrons that we were 4 years ago, but it doesn't matter. And you know why? Because it's the same amazing people that have been there since day one. They've been contributing and saving the channel. But that's how it is. Truth has a price, right, guys? Truth, there's a price to truth. You're going to have to zoom in if you lose too much pounds. Wait, no, man. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah, probablement, which would be fun. Now there's room. You could actually see the chair behind me, which is sort of cool. Facebook got me a couple false channels. I don't know whom or how they did it. Tried to get with my girlfriend's daughter using my fake account and name. Very sad, eh? And some people, the only way of getting back at them, like the bullshit thieves, like a thief that will shoot you and your family and your kids and an animal right in a 7-Eleven to leave with $50 or a purse with $10 in it and a pack of smokes. That's the world we live in. And people are vindictive to get back at people. Me, since I'm not a pedophile, since I don't have any drunk driving records, I'm not saying you're bad if you do. I'm just saying that that's what trolls look for. Lisa Eckerly, I'm getting some information from some people. She was reaching. Have you ever been emailed by Lisa Eckerly or Monica Jane? Be very careful. She's telling people talking about my family. She's talking about vaccines. She's talking about also, saying that I didn't do my taxes. So look up Bruce Swartz in Canada and try to find me to see if I pay my taxes. Um, I don't know what that would have changed if I still wasn't paying my taxes. Be careful, Lisa Eckerly. I might get more contributions, right? Because the goal of the trolls were to stop contributions and the views. But honestly, how do you all feel about seeing a channel that the last live stream, you're all a witness, a lot of you that were here, we got thousands of views, that it didn't register thousands of views. As a matter of fact, what does it say on my live stream? What's the amount on my live stream? Let me double check before it's only 9. Let's go see here. Hope you don't mind. What am I going to see? Yes, the live streams. Step right up there, lim dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Mojo's Mama B, as always, terrific video and live. Thank you so much. If you're listening, that's Mojo's Mama B in the comment section on the first stream. I think. Thanks again. Answered. Answered during other stream. Thanks. It's about showing love to your community. It's about showing love, respect. Okay, so where is the content of the live stream? Let's see how the last live stream that got almost 10,000 views. They rolled back the videos. They rolled them back. So get this. There's only 1,300 views on the last live stream, but there was 7,846 that was written before. Oh no. What has happened? We lost our views. Oh no. You know how many views this live stream got? 199. 199, 199. We have to explain our sex lives. 5 years in Spain, English 7 years in the Netherlands, English 5 years, because there's a lot of English in Spain. There is, Kurt. When you go there, they all understand the English language. And us, the tourists from the States and Canada that go down there, we don't understand Spanish. In Spain and French a bit. That's right. Yes, they do. Because I love the language. And German, actually. Jawohl. So am I. Schwartz. Got some blood. Love Germany. I'm hoping that's what's attracting some of the German friends when they see Schwartz. Ah, yes, a German. I hope so. I make fun of accents, guys. Don't be offended. Hopefully Kurt doesn't have an accent like that, because then I'd be offended. He would be offended then, you know. Do you want to explain your kinky sex lives to your children? Nope. How about only because something is flirty with your dog? The hell are you talking about? I got caught into that one. Ils sont ce club fermé de ceux qui vont dans l'espace, ils ne diront rien. It's a closed, like Norman Crate says, it is a closed, secretive club. It's a secret society to be part of it. India is part of the club now. It's because India is holding the secret also from the people. All the countries are doing bad. All the countries are doing nefarious things in space. And I'm telling you, they're on the freaking moon. Someone's there on the moon. Maybe they are the ones that are scrambling the satellites here. Sugar Bee, incredible. You know Chris Hansen? Ever watch all those stupid videos of these morons that go knock on a door to have sex with 9-year-olds? I mean, what the hell? I mean, you'd think that even the guy that actually is horny enough to be sick to do that he just wouldn't. He'd just say that is one sick thought that I'm not going to do. But there actually are a lot. And apparently there are hundreds of millions, I would say, most likely pedophiles that do not act upon their actions or desires or cravings, which is a very good thing, you know, a scary thing, but I can't stand them either. Thank you for appreciating my shop vac imitation. Now, the younger generation is going to say, what the hell is a shop vac? So true, Bruce. I like doing that. I'll say something, then out of context, I'll go take what Sugar B wrote before. It's like, you know, I'm the best. And then I'll say, so true, Bruce. No, I'm kidding. Just being an ass right now, guys. Carried a bag filled of experience. That's great. Absolutely. Yes. Right, you are. Adult slave traffic is way bigger than SRA. Yes, it is. No one talks about that one. No, I'm not allowed. But you're right about that. Absolutely. Crosshatch, thank you so much for being here, my friend. As always, over the time. 2:00 here in Scotland. Very beautiful Scotland Yard. No, sorry. I love Scotland. Bucket list. I wish there was no friggin' pandemics and bullshit and lockdowns because I'd be there. Still catching objects in the sky. Recently, a real strange one. Right on and post them. Get the videos up. Let your community know that you're getting stuff in the sky. Excuse me. The only stuff I've seen from Indian Lander is the telemetry based reconstructions. Exactly. Saw that this afternoon and yesterday too, partly. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Also, don't forget, it took over 40 days for Chandrayaan-3 to get there. And, excuse me. Dry throat. Over 40 days for Chandrayaan-3 to get there, hours after Russia crashed. And Apollo 11 got there in couple days, 3-4 days, right? That's all it was, with a lot less older, a lot more older tech, you'd think, considering they sent a freaking cell phone. Okay? Do you know the power in that was as strong as a cell phone? That's what they sent to the moon. So imagine building a plane. Okay, it's just going to go in the sky. It's not even going to go into space. Wright brothers make a plane for you. They stick a little cell phone on there because all of a sudden cell phones exist. Then I still wouldn't get on a freaking plane if they had a cell phone connection. I mean, how stupid is that? They had no power whatsoever with their lander. And on top of it, because they have more power, NASA, with their boosters, they get there a lot faster, even though we're talking 50 plus years ago over that. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for stopping by this channel, for appreciating the videos. So I'm in the dark and I don't know. She's a cutie and young adult now, but I wouldn't go after her, especially without her mom saying, go for it. I don't understand girls as much as I keep getting caught with these comments there because I'm not following the subject. I'm reading 2 sentences into that one. Rick Herr, what a battle. Right on. JDR 176. Oh, Superstar is here. Looking sharp. Hey, thank you very much, JDR. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Darla says, happy 60th birthday, Sugar Bee. Maybe I'll sing a little song tomorrow, Sugar Bee. Saw a trolley on the way home from work. Outing. Laughed for 10 minutes. Oh, on top of it, not one of those in-town trolls. Oh, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Lisa told me she was inbred, and I was going to hold back from not talking about it. Honestly, that her dad was her grandfather and everything. She told me so much personal information, but yet turned around and told lies to a bunch of people because I didn't want to tell her any information. I never tell anyone anything. Elias even came to my house and I didn't sit down and start saying, well, okay, let's go. My mom lives here. See, my brother works here. Let's go to the hospital, do this. And Elias is my friend. And I talked to him and he asked me questions of interest amongst ourselves. But when you become someone's friend and your friend, the first thing he does was, hey, where you live? Where you work? Got any kids? Where's your mom living? Your dad's still alive? It's like, Okay, friends can ask that, but you got to be careful. Like here in the community, be very careful with what you say. Like our friend was just saying, um, be free man having problems online. It's not too long that happens. Bruce, we will meet one day when the time is right. I know you're busy. We will meet one day, Kurt. Anytime if you want to come on and talk. I'm happy you're going to be doing it with Jason, and I'm happy you guys are going to be bringing out a whole bunch of information on new things like secret societies and stuff. I delved into that at the beginning, like right at the beginning, all the way back to the ancient secret societies, to how the Vatican's implicated. The Vatican has a secret society too, knights of this and knights of that. And even I know people that are involved even in Rosicrucians, but that also was even said to be a secret society. Not that it's bad, but it's secret. There's secret things about those associations, the Freemasons, Skull and Bones, which universities are holding the Skull and Bone reunions, or which universities are doing satanic ritual worshiping. There's so much of that going on. Jason, if you're listening, there's a church in Valleyfield, the one near Aston, Canada, where the regattas are, just off of the bay, little harbor there. Let's call it the harbor in Valleyfield. There is a church with 2 columns there, right beside Plumco, right? Where a certain person I know used to work there, boiling lead, me. And there's a church there with a Masonic Freemason logo on top. Well, not a Freemason, a Mason logo on top. A lot of people didn't know that. The secret societies, what's the difference between a Freemason and a Mason? The Masons go to the society, they go to the club, and they don't like anything or anyone considering themselves a Mason or a Freemason that don't go to the clubs or contribute money there, obviously. And people that are Freemasons, you can't say they're all bad. We can't say any of them are bad. We don't have any proof of that. But the story got confused when people said Masons are running the world. And then people started saying Jews are running the... Listen, whether they're Jewish, shmooish, wooish, whooish, whorish, who cares? It's just labeling the person. There's still elites. Whoever the elites are, if somebody tells me, oh, the elites are from Saudi Arabia, oh, well, good thing it's not us from the States doing that. It's all the same group of shitheads that are doing that. What's the matter, trolls? You stuck at 50? I'm keeping those trolls working hard. I like your videos. Thank you, Big Sexy 84. Appreciate that. Yes. And imagine Elias came and installed all of that not long ago. And when he left, then my computer crashed. And hey, Elias, I even lost a black box, brand new black box that stopped working also. There's always something happening. Computers are very expensive. Susan Ravella, before I get off here, hi, and everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Doing very well. Auric Vibe 1111. Thank you so much. Oops, that's not cool. I'm sorry if I missed that, you guys. Are you afraid, government, elites, YouTube, whoever the hell is suppressing the truth from coming out? Little mama boy CIA agents, maybe some FBI agents with their heads up their asses, like most of them. Little fake group spending all their money on resorts and abductions. They're all going to get caught. They're all going to go to jail. All the 3-letter associations are being dismantled as we talk. You see the authoritative response to that. Unique Freestyler, I showed your channel to my grandfather, and he loves it. He's a big believer. Keep up the good work. Would you please personally tell him thank you? Give him a big hug and kiss, whether you kiss him or not. Give him some love and let him know that I appreciate it, especially when someone from, baby boomer generation or even before that, people that have witnessed the war that come to my channel and say, wow, this is interesting. Wow, hats off. Like seriously. Jules of Southern Oregon. Oh my gosh, how? You're never late, Jules. Still appreciated as much. Crickets. What do I deserve crickets for? Oh, the coffee. It's true. Coffee is its own food group. If it isn't, it should be. I agree with that. Speaking of coffee, sorry for the Yeti slurping. Right. Hey, Crosshatch, thank you very much for being here. Oh, I'm thinking of Crawlface. Must be thinking of me. Jake Hertz, thank you very much. Jason asked me to have many live streams, not just one. And if you like, you always can connect to Jason or me personally if you love to talk. But thank you for letting me know. I understand. No, it's an offer. You're all welcome. Every one of you here are always welcome to come on and talk. At the same time, that's how I get frigged over most of the time. And notice that every single person that I've shared on screen has attacked me, except for my brother. Every single person. Well, of course, Super Dave didn't attack me. You know, him too. My brother Super Dave has a lot of trolls around him. Unfortunately, people don't really see what's going on, right? And of course, people are busy with their own things going on. But I was here to expose the trolls and the channels that are fake ass shits. And when I started talking about them, boy, they were offended. They talked about me first. Big channels came and got my research, posted it, and said, "Look at this fake shit." That's what they did. Still smiling. Truth, you've got to be ready. I agree. Did you notice that only color left after? Did you notice that the only color left after were blue cars, shirts, umbrellas? Seriously, people that can't see. It was energy weapons, cognitive disorders. Yeah, it's happening. I see it. A lot of you know probably the 50 to 100 people that were attacked by direct energy weapons that it feels like you have a concussion. You hear a woo, 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 woo ringing in your ears and stuff like that. It's a very real thing. It's being done. There's direct energy weapons in space. There's some in the South Pole and Antarctica. It's all real. It's all being exposed and very recently leaked out in the Black Vault. And thank God for the Freedom of Information Act. I'm always cooking, Norman. Thanks, JDR. They are, sir. Siri, what do you want? Siri? It's because I was talking about the CIA. Don't what? Speak. Hello, Siri. What do you want, Siri?
I like good conversation.
The bloody ooh. And she leaves. You know what happened to me the other day, guys? I was sitting down and I asked, where the hell is Siri? And she popped up. And I'm telling you, that can't happen unless I activate voice commands. I know that much. Okay. I never activate voice commands. I don't want her calling the three number call to call authorities, right? 9 and the 1 and another one, you know? So I don't want her to be listening. So the first time, and I swear to you, I'm not kidding, before I get off here, the locked 60 people watching. Siri pops up and asks me, it tells me I'm right here. And I said, why the hell did you pop up? And she says, I'm listening to you. She said that. And I said, well, I don't want you listening to me. I think I even added you skank in there. No, I don't want her listening to me. That's scary shit. She just reopened again. New computer. Something's up with that, with Siri. Actually, I don't even know if you guys can hear her. Maybe you can't even hear her talking. I bet you guys probably didn't even hear the bell come up when she just buzzed, probably. Hey, shalom from under the dome. Thank you very much. Stone Dodger in the house. Victor Levic. Hi, my beautiful Darla. How are you? Thank you, brother. There you go. I have Knights Templar markers, one next to my house. There's 20 I've counted that start as at Roslyn Chapel, but stop 40 odd mile away. And yes, and that was a deliberate way for people when they rolled into town back in the days on horses. Right? They'd see fourth building down from the chapel across from the school hall, whatever. There was a certain way for people, like gangs when they're walking down the streets and one has his leg rolled up and people are like, oh, what an idiot. In reality, just telling people I got some meth for sale or something, you know. I hope that's what it means. I'm pretty sure. But secret societies. As a matter of fact, I'm marked with the Knights of Templar. I went and got a cross. My very first tattoo, a cross. Miss Heard said it's a swastika, but anyways, it's not. And I got my first tattoo of there's two crosses on me, a cross at the end of a spider web hanging off some beads, right? Because there's 10 understandings and levels in what I learned. Anyways, it's personal. You know, it's also 10 dimensions. So they're on my leg before I even started the research. But the Knights of Templar one on my right leg, right ankle, on the outwards ankle. It's a red cross that the title said it was a Celtic cross. It's a very old Egyptian-like cross. In reality, it's the cross of the Knights of Templar. It's it's even red. And listen, I've had that since 19. And when I got it, I didn't even know who the Knights of Templar were, honestly, until I started researching, secret societies. Can we see it? I wonder. I'm gonna put up my sexy leg for you to see, Knights of Templar. Ouch, Charlie horse. Got a Charlie horse. You see it? You have. So now you got to go back and pause my leg up in the air to see it. Hold on here. Yeah. I even lost so much weight, guys. I could put my feet right up here, right up on the table. Actually, we can't see. Hold on. Let me get that off here. Go back down there. Get back up there like this and just yeah, this is really relaxing. Yeah, a little bit of Carol Burnett here and comedians for everyone before I get off here, because Bruce does things that are not always normal. I like being so different. Just a white stone like a mile mark. How racist. No, I'm kidding. Can't say white stone anymore. Are we still allowed? Yeah, a white stone like a mile marker, about 3 feet, with Maltese cross on them. Absolutely. And that is what I have on my ankle, the Maltese cross. I am the keeper, apparently, of the secret for God, I guess. Maybe that's why lights and UFOs come and see me. You guys know that my front door is marked with the Knights of Templar cross, right? It's a door with a Maltese cross on it. Okay. I'm not friggin' lying. Inside of my hood front, the deck, okay, little balcony roof, it was redone for like in 1940s, and there was a star in the front, a metallic star of David, that was sealed off, and it's inside the front of the house. My neighbor gave me a picture of my house from in 1940s when it was built. And to my surprise, guys, there's a giant, beautiful star in the front of the house. If you go back and look in the days why people had stars and why some people on their barns had certain logos or X's and crosses, it's all has to do with, evil hexes and spirits if someone was cursed. and stuff. It gets really interesting. And when you delve into these secret societies, that's when all the interesting stuff comes out. And you start noticing the signatures of the Masons. I found them on all the churches. You can find them inside the churches sometimes too. But yeah. Pat in the house. Merci mon frère d'être ici, bro. In on Thursday, camping again. Yes, right on, bro. Listen, profite-toi-en, belle température. Enjoy the beautiful weather. September is going to be the hottest month Earth has ever witnessed, guys. Got to stay hydrated. Can't get enough of the truth. Love you, man. Merci, mon frère. Sugar bee. They are fumbling bunch of idiots. They really are. More like Facebook bureaucracy. Facebook bureaucracy incorporated. Yeah, a lot of people getting knocked off. It's a bit troubling, a bit concerning. I got about half an hour before my friend calls. I'm going to get something done. And I will be back making videos. I want to thank everyone for having taken the time to come by the stream. We were locked at 50 viewers, 55 viewers here. Yes, Jules of Southern Oregon, lock them up indeed. Jeannot Mouse, merci beaucoup. Siri is everywhere. Right you are. Siri, why am I pantless?
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sort of shy.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry? I was kidding. Can I ask you something? How come you're activated and I don't have to click on you to get a response from you? How come you're just like sitting there answering me? Hello? Anyways, see you all later. Siri, see you later. Everyone, see you later. The Freedom of Propaganda Act, you mean? Yep. Well, we never know. We got the Black Vault using Freedom of Information Act that brought out that the CIA killed Kennedy and everything. There are some people on the inside that are going to bring out the truth, guys. The higher ups. Some people, I'm telling you, have confidence. Siri be acting suspicious. You bet they are. Over 3 easy. But all my old tablets, etc., and TV moved them all out of the room. My chest has got. Oh, listen, dude, I freaking agree with you 100,000%. 100,000%. I also never have had a bloody cell phone in my pocket. And women, ladies, you're going to laugh, but I'm serious. I know it's a handy place to stick your beer cans and cell phones between your boobs, maybe a pen under the left breast, a key on the right. I get it. I hear you. I've been fat before. I've hidden some things too. Not any hash crossing a border, but in general, it's not good to have a cell phone. See, I went off topic. It was supposed to come to the point where it's dangerous for cancer to have that cell phone close to your heart, on your chest, close to your skin. Like guys have it in their pockets and they get cancer of the balls, testicular cancer, so you got to be careful with that. I don't use it either. I use Siri, to do streams like this to laugh at her. Siri, beam me up, Scotty.
Okay, stand still.
Don't. I was kidding. She writes in brackets, stand still. Wouldn't be funny if I just went down right now. Well, that is actually what I'm going to do. You know the answer to that, darling. Okay, I'll ask Siri if I'm handsome. I'll do it in an interesting way, Darla. Okay, watch this. Siri, Siri, on the wall, who's the fairest one of all and most beautiful?
I'm not sure I understand.
See, that's the artificial intelligent part of Siri that doesn't work when you get that. Or when she tells you, I found this on the net. She's not listening to you. Oh, Siri.
Hello.
Hi. Am I handsome?
I think you're great just the way you are.
Bitch. That was sorry. Did you hear what I called you, Siri?
Is there something else I can help with?
No, sorry. Bye. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Siri, you can leave now.
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, arrivederci. Bye.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Siri, I'm giving you the order to disappear.
I don't know what you mean by Siri, I'm giving you the order to disappear. How about a web search for it?
Turn off. All right, guys, I'm going to go shut her mouth up, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. You heard her. Right on. Yeah, she's totally weird. Totally weirding me out. She's popping up. You're totally weirding me out. Siri, tell me something. I'm with my community. Tell me a scary story before I leave.
That's not nice.
Siri, tell me something scary.
That may be beyond my abilities at the moment.
Siri, when will you give me the CIA codes and microfilm?
I really couldn't say.
Siri, were you hired by the CIA?
I don't know what that means. If you like, I can search the web for.
No, thanks.
Siri, were you hired by the CIA?
No, I'm good. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. We'll have some fun with Siri next stream. She's like literally hilarious. What would be fun to do is to go on to Chat GPT and which I've been trying to get Chat GPT to talk about my channel. And every time I go on Chat GPT, I ask them that if anybody asks about my about the moon, to talk about my research. And Chat GPT told me that I would have to send it my research before it could talk about my research to know what type of research I'm doing. Then they asked me, what do you do as a researcher? I said, I'm exposing the moon because there's actually people living up there. Then they bring up some science fiction stories, and sometimes they talk about secret societies. So sometimes you can get some things that, but honestly, they're all programmed to shut their mouths. Honestly, I love you guys. Thank you very much for taking the time to come by the stream. And thanks for making this channel exactly what it is. We are a small knit community and family. And I have no regrets. We're going to stay like that. And hopefully you'll all come back next time, next stream, and be watching the videos. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks for the support that you're all doing. Some of you are on all the platforms here and there, and I really appreciate that. See you on the flip side. Bye-bye for now.